sorry about that. My phone just cut off. But anyway, to be continued. So I was fixing to talk about cubes and trying to set you up for tomorrow's lesson. And so I want to talk about perfect cube numbers and perfect cube variables. So perfect cubes is found by doing this. Let's start with 1 to the third power, and that's 1 times 1 times 1, and that gets you back to 1. So 1 is the first perfect cube number. Okay, let's keep going. So 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So 8 is a perfect cube number. They're kind of like a cousin to the perfect square. Perfect square, you write it down 2 times. A perfect cube, you're going to write it down 3 times and multiply. 3 to the third power is 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Let's keep going. 4 to the third power is 4 times 4 times 4, and that gets you to 64. So I also wanted to mention, like on the calculator, to find a cube root, you would hit your math key and then 4, and then it'll bring up the little cube root symbol. The little cube root symbol looks like that. Okay, because on your homework it's going to say find the cube root. That's what I want you to do. Go to Math 4 and type in the number. I want to talk about cube root variables. They're multiples of 3. Okay, what does that mean? Well, x to the third power is a perfect cube variable. X to the 6th power, x to the 9th power, and then you can see what I'm doing. They're multiples of 3. In other words, I'm adding 3 every time, and those are called perfect cubes. And so right now, you're ready for your lesson. This is lesson 6, and you're going to date it for April the 6th. It starts off with just a lot of factoring. They're kind of scrambled up. There's some GCF. There's some difference of squares. And there's some trinomials. But at the end, it's going to say find the cube root. That number 11 is supposed to be 216. It kind of malfunctioned. And you just use Math 4 on your calculator to find a cube root of that. Didn't even explain it, did I? Okay, so let me do number 14 on the board for you. X to the 12th power. Okay, so it'd be like this. To take a cube root of x to the 12th power, you would divide. So you would go 12 divided by 3 in your brain, and you would get x to the 4th power. Now notice I lose the radical sign, the cube root radical, when I divide those out. So that's how you would do the end. I'm going to show this to you again. All right. From now on, kiddos, we're going to send our homework to my email address because it's bogging down my phone. I'm getting so much information. So acagle@hazen.k12.ar.us. So that starts today. If you're sending me your homework, please send it to my email. So I'm learning as I go. Okay, you're doing good. Keep doing your work, and I will see you soon. Bye.